I also had the unpleasant thing of calling my parents to tell them that their son was dying of AIDS and that he was gay. They knew neither,
Oh no.
and that they needed to come, and went through this process with them, and they were extraordinary. And we were there till my brother took his last breath, which was a story that you'll read about in my book that's very moving of what happened in those final hours. And afterwards, when that was all over, they went home and I went back to my business. Of course, I was in their lives even more than I had been before after that because they were devastated. And back to MCI I went. And then some years later, I'm running this corporate function and I find out that I now have a life-threatening illness. And I'm being told by a doctor, you have 6 months to live. Are you wanting to spend that at your desk? Or are you wanting to do something that you enjoy? Well, Mike, we'll move forward whichever phase you want to move to, but I've been given 6 months to live 3 times.
Wow.
I've
Wow.
also had a secondary life-threatening illness. I've had metastatic cancer for the last 13 years,
Right.
and I'm still here. That love is more powerful than we ever want to give it credit for. That love will cure anything, will solve anything, will mend any broken heart, and will take you to heights you've never seen before. Love that's being expressed to you, love that you're sharing, love that you didn't even know existed or was possible.
What was it like making that phone call to your parents?
It was one of the hardest things I ever did, but it's one of those things I look back on. I've been in that position many times in my life. There are a number of times when I've had to make the hard call. It's been a variety of things from whether it's terminating somebody's employment, whether it's telling my father at one point, your wife is going to die.
Yeah.
You need to stop being a cheerleader, whatever it was, those difficult conversations. And I really learned that I excelled in them. But it was, I knew I was going to devastate and crack these two people's world wide open. I also knew in my heart I'd be there to hold them through it.
Yeah.